Crews continue to battle an out-of-control bushfire. An elderly woman escapes serious injury in a Hobart house fire. A Launceston man pleads not guilty to a fatal crash. Concerns as a Tasmanian tourism plan melts away. And the fun begins at the Spiegel tent.
This is Southern Cross News with Joe Palmer.
Good evening, everyone. Firefighters are tonight continuing to tackle an out-of-control bushfire that last night came within metres of a small community. The blaze flared up a few kilometres from Lefroy near Georgetown 2 days ago and almost reached properties overnight. Today, water bombers from Victoria joined the battle. Our reporter Yaz Dedovic is at fire headquarters in Youngtown and joins us. Good evening, Yaz. The blaze appears to no longer pose a serious risk to Lefroy.
Joe, at this stage it's moved to the east of the town, but the threat isn't completely gone just yet. Winds picked up a few hours ago and incident controllers say the next few hours, in fact the entire night, is a critical window. That's when the fire could move in any direction at quick speed, so firefighters spent the day trying to prevent it returning near any properties. Fire crews spent the morning in dense bushland surrounding the town of Lefroy. After last night's close call, they're trying to prevent the blaze from making its way back. Although any serious threat to Lefroy itself has fortunately passed now, firefighters are still taking precautions in case winds pick up rapidly.
And we're expecting that for the next 3 days. Winds are up to 50 kilometres an hour, which is obviously going to hamper fire efforts.
As the battle to contain this inferno continues. Joe, with conditions constantly changing, fireys are urging residents in the area to check the TFS website as regularly as possible, and of course we'll bring you any updates as they come to hand.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. Yaz Dedovic joining us there from fire headquarters. An elderly woman has narrowly escaped serious injury in a fire that completely destroyed her Firthside home last night. Investigators believe the blaze may have been caused by a burning candle. The fire started just after 8, engulfing one property and surrounding vegetation. The woman suffering minor burns to her face and smoke inhalation. Fire crews were hampered by thick scrub on the driveway and a missing house number, urging residents to ensure the path is clear and well marked for its vehicles. The damage bill is estimated at $450,000. Back home, an opening night on Hobart's waterfront as the riches of the Spiegel tent are unveiled for all to see. Our reporter Mitch Broughton joins us from Prince's Wharf. Hi there, Mitch. There's no sign of a shortage of acts.
Joe, there's something for everyone inside the grand old lady behind me as the Spiegel tent returns to Tasmania for the second time. I'm joined by festival director David Malakari. David, it's opening night. Is it going to go off with a bang?
Oh, we think so. Tonight's a free night for everyone to come along and sample the tent, check it out and hopefully come back again and again and again over the next 3 weeks and see lots and lots of wonderful shows.
Now, the Spiegel tent, everyone's talking about it. Why is it so special?
Well, it comes from Europe. They've toured around Europe full of cabaret and wonderful stuff from over the last century, and to have something that historic here in Hobart, that's pretty special.
David, I'm going to let you get back in there and enjoy opening night. Thanks for joining us. Joe, I'm going to follow David in there and just find out what exactly the Spiegel tent is all about. Back to you.
Good luck, Mitch. Mitch Broughton joining us there. Meanwhile, just up the road at City Hall, 1,000 lanterns line the ceiling as the Chinese New Year festival finishes tonight. Celebrations this evening will showcase traditional Chinese music, dance and plenty of delicious food. The free event running until 9 p.m, welcoming all to come along and join in. Stay with us. Coming up after the break, how a visit promoting animal welfare backfired on Prince William, and a rare piece of history comes back to life in Hobart. Welcome back. A rare Antarctic artefact has made its way back home after more than a century. The original portable pump organ from Sir Douglas Mawson's famous 1911 Antarctic expedition, now sitting pride of place in the Mawson Hut's Replica Museum.
It's very significant. It's a real opportunity to actually provide a soundscape inside the replica hut. So it's a fantastic thing for us.
The organ will be restricted to use in special performances at the museum. Now let's take a look at the day's business and finance with thanks to Tasplan, your local super fund. The Australian share market has closed virtually flat after a choppy session during which investors shrugged off positive retail data. The ASX 200 index rose 2.6 points. Short time ago, the Australian dollar was trading at 78.16 US cents and 70.68 euro cents. Sport is next with Michael Maney, and Shane Watson's made a few admissions today.
Yes, Joe, a candid Watson says he deserved to lose his spot in the World Cup team. Also tonight, the Hurricanes about to get totally wild for Big Bash 5. Welcome back. The Hobart Hurricanes have moved quickly to replace departing seamer Ben Hilfenhaus. South Australian speedster Shaun Tait to don purple for the next 2 seasons.
Firebrand quick Shaun Tait's sense of humour in check, joking about a non-existent flood of offers for his services for BBL 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Every single team put a massive offer. No.
The Hurricanes not kidding around though, offering Tait a 2-year deal. He'll replace Ben Hilfenhaus as the Canes' frontline seamer.
Yeah, I'm 32 years old. I know I've still got 2 or 3 good years left in my body. And Hobart showed all the confidence in me and gave me a nice offer. Yeah.
And Tasmania is on the ropes early in its Sheffield Shield clash with New South Wales at Bankstown. Jordan Silk, the only Tigers batsman to surpass 50 in their first innings. The Tigers making a semi-resurgence late in the day. Chris Rowbottom, Southern Cross News.
Nick Kyrgios has raised eyebrows by confirming he'll play at a tournament in California next week, despite pulling out of this weekend's Davis Cup tie with a back problem. The Aussies had a team dinner as they prepare to face the Czech Republic. With Kyrgios unavailable, Leighton Hewitt and Bernard Tomic are likely to play singles, and Hewitt warmed up with some karaoke. Sadly, the video cuts out just before the chorus. Thank goodness for that, Jo.
I agree with you on that. Thanks so much, Michael. Coming up next, Murph will be joining us, not singing, but with the weather.
Good evening. Hobart and Burnie scrambled to 17 degrees today. Launceston 19, Devonport 18 degrees. St Helens the high with 20, which was recorded after the 3 p.m. cut-off, but we'll give it to them. Bridport and Swansea 18, Lowhead, Wynyard and the Islands 17, Marrawar 16, Strawn 15 today, Bushy Park 14, a cool one for Geeston 12 degrees. High and middle level cloud is still streaming over central Australia, emanating from a thundercloud cell to the northwest. More cloud is heading our way from the southwest, and a front heads off to the east of Tasmania. The east mostly clear today, but a cold showery airflow over western parts of the state. Tomorrow the low deepens to our southeast with a front moving over the state. The high dominates the mainland. Winds mostly westerly at 30 to 40 knots before easing to 20 to 30 knots, a 6-metre swell in western and southern waters. A severe weather warning current for the southeast, east coast, central plateau and northwest forecast districts, a flood watch for the Huon Basin, a gale warning for all coastal waters. Also a strong wind warning for the Derwent, Frederick, Henry and Norfolk Bays and the Channel, a small craft wind alert for the lakes. Now for tomorrow. Morning showers, winds easing, 17 for Hobart and 17 for Huonville, a top of 18 for Campania with the morning shower. Launceston an early shower clearing, 22 the top, 21 for Devonport, a possible early shower for Georgetown, 22. Burnie, early showers, winds easing, 21, 17 for Strawn. Wynyard, showers easing and 21 degrees. St Helens tomorrow, partly cloudy and 21, 19 the top for Swansea and 17 for Port Arthur. UV, 7s statewide. On Saturday, a shower over the west-south and Bass Strait, easing during the afternoon. Partly cloudy on Sunday, a late shower over western regions. Showers extending statewide on Monday morning. The sun continues to shine over Perth. Partly cloudy for Adelaide, a shower for Melbourne, fine for Canberra and Sydney, but a possible shower for Brisbane. And it's cloudy, 13 degrees in Hobart, 14 right now in Launceston, Devonport partly cloudy and 14. Lots going on around the state, Spiegel tents and circuses. Now I know it won't happen, Joe, but if you ever do get into an altercation with circus people, go for the juggler.
Gosh, Thank you, Murph. Getting worse and worse the older you get. That's all from the news team for this Thursday, the 5th of March. Have a great evening. We'll see you with updates throughout the evening. But for now, from all of us here, even Murph, good night.